Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-July 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business here, my friends, and start you off with an oracle card just to dip our toes into energy and see what's good for the Scorpio collective, the lovely Scorpios. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for my friends, my people? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card with the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always very interesting in my opinion. But let's get this first card out here. What do we got for Scorpio, please? And thank you. Quick, super quick. Okay, so the construct of time could be very important for whatever reason. This is super etheric and dreamy as well. There's a lot of moving parts in this first card, Scorpio. So we'll talk about it. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on social media, my handle on all platforms is @KyleofCups. So please feel free to hit me up on the platform of your choice. Everything except Facebook. But into the reading we go. If you kindly look at this card, you see that woman, it looks like she's doing some sort of yogic pose. So for some of you, this could be an interest in meditation, yoga, in-depth spirituality. It is super etheric here. It's imaginative and creative as well. So for some of you, there could be a lot of daydreaming going on, thinking, brainstorming. This is indicative of a very active mind. However, the big theme on this card is that clock with all those numbers flying off. Could it be speaking about the illusion of time itself? Could time be perceived by you in different ways? Like, is time playing a factor in your situations right now? Are you waiting on time to elapse? Does time feel like it's just flying by? You know, it's all very personal, right? When we all experience time differently. So you might be going through various situations, whether you're waiting, whether time is going fast. It could be playing a big part in whatever it is you're going through. But this is imaginative and creative and spiritual as well. So it'll be interesting to see if it ties into the reading. Let's get into the tarot cards. We're going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. And as I always say, this first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. But let's keep going here. What do we got for Scorpio, my guys? Talk to me. Now, last week's reading was titled Big Win Incoming, and I always say wins come in all different shapes and sizes, so hopefully some nice things have been happening for you, Scorpio, because we did have a run of like a couple of months where most of the readings were leaning towards the rougher side. Now, that doesn't mean it's all energy around you. That could have been people in your circle. Like, there was a lot of nonsense going on. So hopefully we're going to get more positivity this week, right? As you know, energy is always fluid and fluctuating. Nothing's set in stone, so you just fit it to your situation. Let's get these first 3 cards out here. All right, Ace of Pentacles, that's a good start. Okay, so we might be hanging on to some of that good possibilities from last week. Let's get 2 more. Been seeing that Ace of Pentacles a decent amount this week, and I do like that. Okay, we do have the moon here, which could be a big card of mystery. It's very watery as well. All right, yeah, we're absolutely going to have to clarify this, especially with the moon right in the center. Some of you might be receiving some sort of good surprise. And we got the 7 of Pentacles here as well. And I just want to note this, Scorpio, that the elemental mix that we have going on here is all earth and water. Usually when you combine those two, it is very fruitful and abundant, which is nice. So we're going to go through here. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. So as you notice, there's double pentacles here, big earth energy showing up, which could be a huge focus on money, a focus on pentacles. Anything of the material world could be taking up your mind. But the Ace of Pentacles in the beginning, like I always say, all aces are opportunities. I'll always say that phrase because it's true. This card to me, though, is that of a golden opportunity or an influx of money or a new job. There's always good things with this Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to want to see what's up when we clarify it, specifically with what we have going on in the middle. But this is always a positive sign. Now, in the center, we have the moon, and this might be one of the big linchpins to this whole entire spread. Now, I always say this card generally represents a Pisces. Sometimes it could represent a Cancerian. So you get what I mean. Those are the water signs that link very closely to Scorpio. Once again, this is a card that is very dreamy, very etheric, very psychic in nature. Your empathy could be extra heightened in this time. You could be feeling lots of energies. But my big thing with the moon, aside from that, is that of the hidden, things that might be in the shadows, the unexpected or surprising. So this to me is always some sort of mystery. So we're going to want to clarify that. Now, looking at it at first glance, the fact that it's right next to the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles could be something really going your way unexpectedly. I don't want to speak too much just yet because there's like half the reading left. But the Seven of Pentacles on the back end, big karmic card. Okay, so whether it's talking about reaping what you sow, all right, that's a big thing this card could represent. It's a card of patience, waiting for something very patiently. Another vibe we get with this card, and this is a very small message, but for some of you, this could be a big interest in growing your own food or gardening, flowers, stuff like that, because this person's literally waiting for a harvest. But this card can represent blessings as well. So I like how it's all looking thus far. But yeah, the Seven of Pentacles could just represent either karmic cycles or a karmic situation. So we're really going to want to clarify all this, Scorpio. Let's do that now. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get one more good shuffle here for the Scorpio collective. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for my Scorpio people? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to go in on this Ace of Pentacles. See what's up with that. And also, if you read tarot yourself, I always like to invite you to play along. That's why this box is here. So if you're feeling any messages strongly from this spread, you could share it with the Scorpio collective down below. I don't mind. Let's go in on that Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what's up with that. I always like to leave these open to interpretation a little bit. I feel like it's fun that way. It makes it a little more interactive for you, my friends. Wow. Scorpio, this is one of the best alignments I've had for you in months. We have the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. This reading itself is super tied in to the unseen and spiritual, because whenever I see the Four of Wands, yes, it is celebratory. Yes, it could talk about communities and groups, big get-togethers, of course. Some of you might be getting some sort of opportunity through people you know, like those that you're connected to. But when I see the 1111 card, that is super spiritual to me. And this does speak of omens, powerful ones, serious ones, where spirit could be trying to direct you towards your next opportunity, your next cycle, your next task. So I would pay attention to any signs, synchronicities, important dreams, linking back to this. And that moon card, your dream states could be extra important in this time. But spirit could be trying to speak to you. Aside from that, this is one of the best alignments I've seen in a long time of complete and total victory. Something that you might be celebrating in the near future. Okay? So whatever it is that you've been focused on, that you've been thinking on, it could swing in a much more positive way than you think. And I only say it like that because I know Scorpios might be watching this for various reasons. Could be money things, could be work things, could be relationship things. This is something settling down. So if you've been going through a rough patch, this is super positive. Very good energy. We're going to move over to the moon. Really want to get over to that karmic card as well. So why is the moon here for Scorpio? The sun. The sun in the upright. Something might go unexpectedly good for you. This is almost like an amazing reading. This might, thus far, I don't want to say before the last card comes out, Scorpio, but this might be one of the best readings I've done for you in memory. So we have the sun and moon showing up together. Now, I'm getting double messages here. For one, this could speak about a beautiful balance coming in with the sun, the moon, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, just like a yin yang. They play off of each other. They're in cycle with each other. So this could speak about something finally coming into a state of balance. Some sort of peace could be overcoming. Now, whenever I see the sun and moon linked together, that is a huge energy of revelation to me. Something becoming clear or something being made known to you. So if there's been hidden things, mysterious things going on around you, you've been trying to figure something out, you've been trying to find the facts about something, you could absolutely be receiving the information you're craving. If, like, in this time with the sun and the moon together, there's nothing that can stay hidden in the shadows. I'll just put it like that. But like I said, very positive alignment here. The sun is the most positive card in the deck. And when we see it linked up with the moon together, it's a beautiful state of stasis. So we're going to move over to the Seven of Pentacles. I like this. So it could be some sort of unexpected win, surprising victory for sure, especially with all the positivity here. Okay, something going unexpectedly well. Let's see what's up with that Seven of Pentacles. Then we'll do a recap before we get into the shadow card. I almost don't want to pull a shadow card right now. Lovers in the upright, beautiful. Another amazing, silky smooth type of card. Okay, being happy in one's personal relationships, happy with those that we're connected to. Some of you could be connected to Gemini when we have the Lovers in the upright. But when we see it underneath the Seven of Pentacles, karmic ties, right? Karmic relationships, whether romantic or otherwise, could be at play here. Now, another thing, aside from the angelic, silky, smooth energy of the Lovers, when I see it with this Seven of Pentacles, this could be saying that someone you're connected to could be dining on some karma, if you know what I mean. Like, karma works both ways. Karma isn't just a negative thing. I know in modern day spirituality, a lot of people say, oh yeah, karma's going to hit this person. Doesn't always mean in a bad way. So someone close to you could be reaping the benefits of this karmic energy. This could be you experiencing such good energy that the others around you are even feeding off of it. This is beautiful, Scorpio. So this really might be one of the most positive readings I've done. If you're not watching this for interpersonal relationships, like I said, Lovers is angelic, super positive, super silky smooth. And this just screams to me of karmic rewards, whether in personal relationships or otherwise. So I will say this, like I said, this might be one of the best readings I've done for Scorpio in memory. It might be one of the best readings I've ever done for Scorpio. But let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. I'll still do it, don't worry. In position number 1, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. Spirit might be trying to guide you through number sign synchronicities. Watch your dreams, of course, with all these ties to sleep. So powerful, important omens could be at play where Spirit's trying to direct you. Some of you could be getting some sort of opportunity to, through a social circle, or someone you know might hit you up out of nowhere with an opportunity. But this is celebratory. So like I said, this is like a huge victory of some sort. In some area of your life, if you've been like really stressing something, it could go your way. In the center, we have the moon with the sun in the upright. Like I said, the divine masculine, divine feminine combination of balance. They feed off of each other, so this is a good energy. It could be an unexpected win, an unexpected victory of some sort. But like I said, this is also the energy of revelations, things being made known. So if there's a piece of information you've been wanting to get at, it could be made clear to you. Okay, so I would expect various revelations in this time because nothing can stay hidden with this type of energy. On the back end, we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Lovers in the upright, a boon in your interpersonal relationships. Whether this, I was getting the vibe that this could represent karmic relationships and karmic ties, but other people around you could be experiencing this big, beautiful, universal energy that's about to channel through the Scorpio collective. So this makes me extremely happy. So whether this is someone you've been waiting for a long time, or the perfect person that you need in your life right now, the Lovers with the karmic does speak about karmic ties, which teach us a lesson. But it could absolutely be karmic blessings. So please take a screenshot. Like I said, one of the best readings I've done for Scorpio, period. And yeah, we're going to get you one shadow card here. Felt like the deck almost got smacked out of my hands real quick there. So let's shuffle it up. What's in the shadows for Scorpio? It might be my guides not wanting me to pull a shadow card, but it's not happening. We're doing it. What's in the shadows for Scorpio? Okay, it's always good to look at both sides of the coin, especially when we get a super positive reading. So what's in the shadows? Whether it's something that's been there a while, whether it's something that's new. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands showing up in the shadows, the good old wounded warrior here. Somebody that may have been through a lot of mess. They don't want to go through it again. That's what this card represents to me. Somebody who's on guard, somebody that could be very skeptical in this time. Spirit could be asking you to let your guard down in regards to someone or something, just a little bit. I know, I always say I have a bunch of Scorpio placements. I know we could never really truly let our full guard down, but Spirit could be asking you to let somebody in or share with somebody when we have the Nine of Wands in the shadows. For another portion of you, this could be Spirit asking you to work on past trauma, what it is that has hurt you. You might need to still resolve when this shows up, okay? But I'm not going to keep piling on that message. I feel like it is what it is, so take it if it hits. And Scorpio, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the July subscriber surprise. For the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card would you like to have a conversation with? It could be anyone. I know I'd want to talk to the High Priestess. But yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of July, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.